What is up, everybody? This is your host Superstar and welcome back to another video, an Excel tutorial. Now this here is kind of complicated. I literally started recording this, like I was going to do it 2 months ago, and then I sort of like spent 3 minutes on the first bit, and then I'm like, okay, I won't do it. But anyway, after being inspired by Mr. Beast, I decided I'll come back and give this video a crack. So basically the idea of this, what I'm going to be teaching you to do is make combinations and color coordinated combinations. So you can like have, for example, let's say you're going to have a veggie garden, you've got 7 spots to plant stuff, you got 5 different things you can plant: carrots, beans, peas, onions, or rhubarb, and you then have to decide what do we want to put in which combination, or at least have an overview of what are all the different combinations I can use. Anyway, I'm going to be showing you how to do that, and so you can have all sorts of different combinations and whatnot, up to about 500,000. Anyway, so the first step you need to do is you need to go to this awesome website over here, which is called, as you can see, Maths is Fun Combinations. You can sort of just copy that and paste it in. Now it takes you to here, and this here is very, very helpful. Now, first of all, you have to determine how many things there will be to choose from, you know, the number. So, for example, in my example, I'm going to say, let's say I release I release YouTube videos, and I can, I've got 5 different types of content I can choose. I can do heyday videos, Battlelands videos, Excel videos, PowerPoint videos, or Mr. Beast style videos. Yes! Or how about this one where I do 2 in 1? Okay, anyway, so let's say I'm going to put that I have 5. You know, you might only have 4. I might only do Battlelands or heyday, so I only have 2. So that's that one. Now you have to determine, like, this here is the thing. So for example, if I'm doing it on a weekly basis, and I want to know how many combinations there are for a weekly basis, and I can only do, let's say, 3. Like, for example, if I could do like 5 per week, then like, for example, if I could only do 1, well, of course you'd only have 5 different options. You know, you had 5 options. If you could do 2 per week, then you'd have 5 options times 5 options, unless if that's assuming you allow repetition. Anyway, you have to then decide. So let's say I can do 3 videos a week. Now these 2 things here are very important, and I'm so glad that they allow you to change it. So is repetition allowed for this one here? So in other words, can you use the same thing? So for example, in the garden context, can you plant carrots in all 7 of the slots you have, or can you only use it once? And for example, with my videos, for example, of these, since I do 3 per week, am I allowed to do like a heyday video, then a heyday video, then a heyday video? So 3 in a row. I'm going to say yes, I can. Well, I can. So I can in this example. But in your example, you might not be able to. Like, for example, it might be with people, and you got Bob, Sally, Tim, Aaron, and Kim. And anyway, you can only choose 3 of, you know, you can only choose 3 of them, and so you can't, of course, have a repeat of like Kim, Kim, and Kim. You can only choose, and so that would be in the situation where you turn it off. Yeah, and you have to figure out what one. You can ask in the comments, and I can try and explain. Now, is order important? Now that just means, like, for example, if you had the 7 slots, does it matter if in the first slot it's peas, then the second slot is carrots, and the third one it's peas, then carrots, then rhubarb? Does the order matter, or is it just no? I've got 7 slots. There's no distinction. It doesn't matter. And for me, in terms of like schedule, it's like, does order matter? Like, you know, whether I do heyday, Battlelands, then heyday, or can it just all fit? So I'm gonna say order does matter, because it does, like, for example, I might not want to release 3 heyday videos in a row, so order is important for me as well. So I'm gonna say that you know, the order is important and repetition is important. Okay, now with that situation, with the 5, so there we go. We'll come in here and we've got heyday. Oh no, like that. We got Battlelands. I can do Battlelands. We got Excel, like so. We got PowerPoint, and we have Mr. Beast style videos. Okay, so for the 5 different types, because you have to have the same amount as the types to choose from. Okay, so there we go, and then of course I can choose 3. Now we press list right here. Now this here gives you a big list of all the different combinations. Now it's sort of it's a great list. I'm so glad they do it. Can go up to 500,000. Now you press Control A. Okay, there we go. So Control A on you, and then you go Control C. So it will have them copied. Now what you do is you come to Word. So, nope, not that one. We go to Word right here. So this one here. Now we go Control V, paste. Of course, you can just go, you know, you can right click and then press P or whatnot. And then you delete this bit here. So there we go. We've deleted that. Now you have to go Control A, okay, and then go Control H. There's a lot of these things in it. Okay, so what you have to do for this is you have to get rid of some stuff. So first of all, let's get this stuff done. So there we go. We press spacebar. The first time you press spacebar, and then replace with this little icon there. So you press Shift and then 6, and it will do that thing there. And then press P. Okay, and now click replace all, and then press yes. So there we go. Now we've got them all separated in segments. Now we go Control H again, and now we get this thing here. there we go. So you press shift, and then it's right next to the P letter on the keyboard. Shift, and then press the letter like the opposite of the O side, the other side. Press that thing, and then do nothing. Okay, and then replace all, and it gets rid of that. Now we do the one next to the key you just pressed. So shift again, and you press it. So it should be next. It should be P, and then the one we just did, and then the next one. So shift that, and then also we want to replace it with nothing. So replace all. Boom. Now we've got rid of those things. Very good. Now we press Control C again. We copy it. Now we go to a fresh one. So for example, this is this one, but we're just going to go on a sheet 2. Now we come down here and we right click and we press, well, actually either way works. You can just press Control V. Okay, there we go. Now we've got this here. So we got this. We got it right here. Now what you need to do is you need to come to, I think it's insert, is it not? Is it, or is it data? I think it might be data. I think it's data. Wait, I gotta find it. There we go. And then you come over here and press, so you come up here and then you go to data. Then you go text to columns and you press on that. Okay, now you got this. Now you want to keep it on delimited or something like that. That one there, that top option. Okay, press next. Then come down here. It might be on tab for you. Anyway, you have to select the one that says comma, and then you unselect the other one. So it's on this one here. Now press next. And then press, and then finish. Okay, boom. Now you've got them all separated out. So as you can see, there's all the options. Now what you want to do is you want to like, and there's 25 combinations. There we go, 25, the ones we had before. Now you can select them, or you could just press Control A. Either one works. Anyway, then what do we do? We press, no, we go then to home. So once we select them, then we go to home. Now we go to conditional formatting, which is right here. Now we come down to new rule. Now I apologize if you're not on the latest version of Excel. I love the like 2010 one just about as much as this one here, but it's all similar. The functions are basically always there. They just sort of change the layout a bit. Anyway, then you click new rule. Now what you do is you come down to format cells that contains only this one here. Then you click on this one here and you click specific text containing. So the first one we're going to do is hey day. Okay, now we want a color to distinguish it. So we press format. So we might go green, although that would be better for use for Excel. So we'll go light green. Okay, there we go. Now we press OK. Then we press OK. Now all of the ones that say hey day will go green. Now notice there will be a pattern in this. Anyway, we right click again. Wait, no we don't. We click to this, up to conditional format again. Then new rule. We want another rule. So now we do the same thing. We repeat that step. So then we go specific text. And this one here is going to be Battlelands. Then we go format. We want this one purple. We press OK, and then we go OK. There we go. We got some purple ones. Come back up here. New rule. Next one. We're going to go here, and then specific text, and then this time we're going to go Excel. Okay, and then we want the dark green. You can choose, of course, whatever colors you want. There's a whole heap of different colors here. Press OK, like so. And then we go, oh wait, I keep pressing the wrong one. There may be a way to do it through that. Anyway, this is the way you want to do it. And then new rule. There's other ways. There's always heaps of different ways to do stuff. Okay, and then of course specific text. And then we'll go to power, like so, PowerPoint. And then this one can be red. And we'll put red right there. And boom. And then okay. And then the shirt is blue, as you can see. Awesome blue. So we'll do the final one will be blue. Okay, there we go. Now we'll come up here and new rule. And then we go format, and then that one there's specific text. And this is going to be Mr. Beast. There we go, and then we go like that, and we'll go a nice blue like that, and press OK, and then OK. Boom, as you can see now, and we've got all the different combinations, and you can clearly see them. So, for example, I could do 3 Mr. Beast videos. Assuming that I'm starting this week, this is the first one off. This one here is, what is it? It's an Excel one. So, we're starting to, since order's important, and then if we're starting, we've already, one of the selections I'll do this week, will start with Excel. So, it's going to be one of these ones. Now, if I do another Excel tutorial, then it would be instantly one of these combinations I'm doing. And then if I did a third Excel one or whatnot. But as you can see, there's all the combinations. You've got the things down the side. If you want, you can, for example, move them out like so. And then you can actually add in the number which shows it. So, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now it should have the algorithm sorted. And then we come down here and we go like that to the bottom. And then it will show you how many different combinations. So you can see the numbers. So there's 125 combinations. Now, instantly, we're only doing one of these, assuming it's starting the week. And so we're already down to one of these 25 combinations that will end up this week. Although I'm going to do more than 3 videos as an example. But yeah, folks, that is it. I don't know if that's, I think that'd be useful to some people. It took me a while to figure out. I figured it out ages ago because there was this game called Battlelands, and I want to know how many different squad combinations there are, like players, top 4 players, and how many different ways that, you know, if there's like 20 top players, how many combinations would there be with, you know, when you can only have 4 and there's heaps of different combinations, you know. So I want to figure that out, as well as all these different gun combinations that you could use, and that's what led me to work out how to do that. So now you'll know how to do that. Now, sorry if I went over that too quickly. It's very hard to know, but if you do have any questions, please do ask them in the comments section, and I will try my absolute best to answer them. Now, I hope that some of you might not use all the steps. You might only use some of them because you only want it for certain purposes, but I tried to cover a bit of it, and I tried to be as clear as possible. Anyway, have an absolutely awesome day. Make sure to subscribe to Mr. Beast. He is very awesome. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. And remember, Mr. Beast is very, very, very awesome.